Cuddle. Oh, you do? Oh. Do you like to be the small spoon or the big spoon? Small, of course. Every dude loves being the small spoon. Why do you like being the small spoon? Oh, you like to mix it up. You're freaky. You want a little backpack. I like that. You're so privileged as a small spoon. As a girl, do you know what it's like if you possibly fart on his dick? Like, if you fart, it's funny. If I fart, the relationship's over and I'm in therapy with her for 20 years. Someone pretended to like for a dude. Anime, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry. Golf. This is the thing about golf. People talk shit like, oh my god, my husband plays golf. Go! Leave for 10 hours. Leave me the fuck alone. I can finally take a shit. I don't want him to tell me about like, oh, so-and-so got a birdie. I don't know. It just gives me the ick when guys say the word birdie. Fishing. It makes them feel like hunters, I guess, but it's like smelly and like, it's not like impressive. I'm like, it's a fish. Like, you killed a fish. Good job. You tricked it with a little worm. Anal? Oh my god, your poor butthole. Yeah. Does he speak Spanish to me? Yeah. He's from Israel. Oh, I'm the dumbest motherfucker in the world. She goes, you uncultured swine. Have you guys been to Israel? Yeah. Did the, what is it called? The Black Sea? The Dead Sea? Did it cure all your problems? No. Damn it. Okay, that's all I know. Wait, that is literally so. I was like, is he from España? And she goes, no. She's like, he's from Rhode Island. We went to high school together. Do you remember her in high school? Did you like her? No. Why didn't you like her?
She was obnoxious.
That she was obnoxious.
He's older. He's 2 years older.
Oh, so you thought she was like annoying younger girl. Have you guys talked about this? Okay. So then you saw her, and what made you think she wasn't obnoxious anymore? She grew boobs? He's like, suddenly, she's so fun. She's so fun to be around. Your glasses, are they real? Or are they just fashion? You can't see me if you take them off. See, look, if there was an apocalypse, I want my man to be able to see, God forbid. Like, you know in a movie, you know he's gonna get his glasses knocked off, and I can't have my man's just being like... I'm like, Josh! They're coming! And he's like... But you look hot in them. Do you take birth control? You don't. Are you just raw dogging? You use condoms. Wow. I've never met someone. I thought it was a joke. I am so bad with my birth control. I'll like miss 2 days, take one. She gets it. Miss 4 days, take 7. You can't overdose, I've tried. Miss a whole week and just like put it up my butthole. Be like, I'm on track.
Hey, Hannah Berner.
Oh, hey.
Did you poop today?
Like 7 times.
Like 7 times today?
Light as a feather.
Oh, I haven't gone in 10 days.
Hannah's fucking taking calls from her husband. All I get is texts from the Senate Democrats. This is a very confusing time of year to be a single woman because you get a text from an unknown number and you're like, oh, maybe it's this guy I met last week. Maybe my ex has finally come back around. And it's like, if you pledge $40 tonight, it's worse if you're a jealous girlfriend because then you see this unknown number pop up on your man's phone and you're like, who is that? And he's like, it's literally Kamala. You're like, Kamala who? He's like, Kamala said if we donate by midnight, all our donations will be tripled. You're like, you tell Kamala you have a fucking girlfriend.
Is that your husband?
No.
Oh, you're not together. Are you single? You're not. So you're just with another woman. You're friends. He goes, it's okay, we go to school together. Have you guys ever Because you're both very good looking. Look at me just stirring up the pot. So you have a boyfriend right now? No. And you have a girlfriend? Where is she? Locked up in your basement? Where is she? Are you friends with her?
I met her.
You met her. It's giving Raquel. That was a niche reference. Sorry, Rachel. She's doing this thing called masturbation manifestation. Has anyone heard about this? Yes? Who? Oh, and the dude. Oh my god, a man. How do you know about masturbation manifestation? You. He said he Googled masturbation a bunch. Wow. So if you're horny enough, you might actually have your dreams come true. Were you like researching the art of masturbation? Were you? Oh, okay. Were you like having some trouble with it, or you wanted to enhance things? Enhance it? Were you coming too quick? Yeah? Yeah. Honestly, an honest king. Give it up for him. I don't understand why people start to brag about like, oh, I could fuck for like 3 hours. Like, one, ow. Two, like, if a dude fucks me for too long, I'm like, you don't have a job. Like, I have emails rolling in this moment. Like, what are you doing with your life? Sir, don't Google anymore. You're doing great. I don't like cuddling. It's a lot of logistics. If you're the small spoon, you have to get into like a weird fetal position, move your hair so it's out of his face but still looks cute. And he always puts his hand right here, so you have to go, you gotta suck in, and God forbid a little air wants to come out. It's game time, ladies. You clench like you've never clenched before. Let's say you pivot, you put your head on his chest. You're like, this is safer. But as you're doing it, you feel his chest go up and down, and you're like, oh my God, it would be so cute if I matched my breath with his breath, and we became one soul to take on the world together. But then as you're doing it, you kind of forget how to breathe, and then there's no air going in or out. It's unsafe. It's unsafe to cuddle. People who drink milk straight up are take your birth control. No, birth control is chaotic. Because you know you're having sex with some dude and he's like, are you on the pill? And you're like... Some girls are military. Like, she's not. Some girls, they wake up in the morning, they take it immediately. And then there's the girls who are like, I missed 2 days. If I take 4... And then I miss 3, and then I take 7... If I snort a Plan B, am I just on track? Did you take it? Don't be ashamed. Take it from everyone. Who cares? What was it for? What kind of shit are you up to late at night? She's like, time to rob a bank. How did I miss you guys? The man in the vest. I love a vested man. Interesting. You got it for him. Do you... You don't know how to dress yourself. I love a self-aware king. Did your mom help you when you were growing up?
Yes. And my sister.
And your sister. You guys stop it. He's literally like, I don't know how to live. And you guys are like, cookies for him. If a girl said that, we'd be like, she's fucking stupid. Losing your virginity. Wow, her comedic timing is insane. How was it? Oh, now you're shy.
I found out we have mutual cousins.
You win. So you guys still together? Was his dick good though? Have you been with any other cousins? No, good. Was he hot? You can't remember, you were blackout. I love how Vermont is so small, you're like, if you're blackout, you can run into a cousin. Finally, we have Beauty and the Beast. Oh, where do I even start? They try to make the Beast like he's this disgusting monster. He's easily 6'4". Can definitely play for the NFL. Pulls off capris. Owns a mansion with a library. That's fuck you money. He's a homeowner. Loves to read. The last dude I met who loved to read was in elementary school because it was homework. And finally, some people were like, but he's super controlling. He's super controlling. He never lets her leave the house. That's my literal dream. To never leave a mansion and just have little gay utensils getting me food all day.
I like to compare fuckboys to empty calories. At first you think they'll make you happy, but then once they're inside you, you immediately regret it. I would also compare them to babies on airplanes. Someone goes, oh no, we're gonna do it. At first they're cute, but then you want to kill them.
Boyfriends are exhausting. Woo! You have to respond to them every single time they reach out to you, or you're a bitch. You have to take them on walks, make sure they have enough to eat, enough to drink, get enough sleep, teach them where your clitoris is. I don't have time for that shit.
Gen Zs, I don't trust them. They're like squirrels. They're shifty, and they're doing these dance moves, right? And everyone's like, oh my God, it's so cute. And then you realize they're communicating with each other to overtake us. And like, this is a violent motion. You just saw my vagina. I apologize. But it was important. Like, they take all the top TikTokers, put them in a house in LA with the most followers to come together to try to get more followers. That's how cults are formed. ISIS, like, and they survived Tide Pods. They're tough. And they're smarter than us. When they were 2 years old at a restaurant, they were, I don't know, on iPads being like, beep, 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 fuck you, mom. When I was 2 years old at a restaurant, I was trying to see how many butter packets I could shove in my face without puking. I don't know. I was reflecting, like, why am I so alone in this dark time? And, I mean, my parents, they are together for 33 years, those motherfuckers. I can't be alone with my own thoughts for 33 seconds. Also, like, my grandma stayed with my grandpa when he went off to war. I won't swipe right on a guy if he lives in Queens. I don't really like cuddling. I think cuddling is stressful as fuck. Like, if you're the small spoon, you have to get yourself in a fetal position. And you have to move your hair so it's out of his face but still looks cute. And then he always puts his hand right here. And then you have to be like, buckle up and go, ooh. And then as you're sucking in, your butt is right by his penis, okay? So this is game time. If a little bit of air tries to escape, you need to clench that shit in because the relationship is on the line, okay? And during all of this going on in your head, he's just like... So let's say you pivot. Let's say you pivot and try to put your head on his chest. Try a different move. And you feel his chest going up and down. And you feel the rhythm and you're like, oh my God. Wouldn't it be so cute if we became one soul? And I matched my breath with his breath. But then... as you're doing, you forget how to fucking breathe. And there's no air going in or out and you almost die. I'm not gonna lie, I just got lightheaded there.
My love language is touch. It's choking. It's a light choke, no windpipe. There's technique. A lot
unless the sex is bad, full windpipe on me and doing what I love. Bachelorettes are toxic. Has anyone been on a bachelorette recently? Where'd you go? I'm so sorry. She went to Florida. Where in Florida? Your friend fucking hates you. Why not Miami? It's like... She's 21? Wait, did anyone be like, dude, like, why are you getting married right now? Oh, so that's a fun bachelorette. That's like, everyone's like, what is she doing? You guys are placing bets, like, while you're there. Yes, that's amazing. Did you go to a strip club? Tampa's like, what do they have in Tampa besides strip clubs? Oh, Orlando. You went to Orlando? Okay, I honestly, this conversation about Florida is fucking ruined my energy, and I'm over it. Sir with the white backwards hat. I have one question for you, one question only. Where do you find the audacity to come to my show? That's triggering. What you're wearing is triggering. Every girl has a bad experience with someone who looks identical to you. Yes, take it off. So we walk upstairs to his apartment, and I see it right in front of me. Exposed brick. Now, how do I say this? If you have exposed brick in your apartment, I will put your dick in my mouth. I said that joke in LA, and someone was like, a crack den? And I'm like, it's expensive on the East Coast, you stupid bitch. Just a cultural difference, you know. Not their fault. What do you do for a living?
I'm in data science.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's how you, like, end a conversation. Like, I can't even think of the one follow-up question. Like, so you, like, you do experiments on data? You're a programmer. Don't fucking mansplain it to me. Like you say programmer. You don't even know what the fuck you do. What do you... Programming. Like robots? Like computer systems? Where are you from? Jersey. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from a real place in the city. Don't fucking come for me, bro. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood tonight.
I'm upset with him, I'm prepared. You are very talented, but you are just broke.
Did you make the costumes for The Incredibles by any chance? Look, even your son is like, Mom, shut the fuck up. We're gonna put you in a home. I'm gonna send you right back to Turkey with Dr. Oz, bitch. I could just keep going. That's the thing she hasn't learned yet. You think there's an off switch? And the thing is, all these are prepared. I got like 100 of them ready to go. I was having a good time.
Me too. You're killing it.
No, damn it. No. This isn't about the 99% of you that paid to see this show that are having a good time. It's not about you. You think I got into comedy for overwhelming majority opinion? No.
I have some intimacy issues. I don't like cuddling. It's a lot of logistics. If you're the small spoon, you have to get into like a weird fetal position. Move your hair so it's out of his face but still looks cute. And he always puts his hand right here, so you have to go, you gotta suck in, and God forbid a little air wants to come out. It's game time, ladies. You clench like you've never clenched before. Let's say you pivot. You put your head on his chest. You're like, this is safer. But as you're doing it, you feel his chest go up and down, and you're like, oh my God. It would be so cute if I matched my breath with his breath, and we became one soul to take on the world together. But then as you're doing it, you kind of forget how to breathe. And then there's no air going in or out. It's unsafe. It's unsafe to cuddle. We do a lot of shit to look hot, girls. Like, I have highlighter on right now to make my cheekbones look snatched. Guys like it subconsciously because I look like a glazed donut. They're pretty simple. And then we have our long nails where, like, I could barely send a coherent text or wipe my own asshole. Like, ladies, clap if you have long nails. I saw you with them. See, she could barely fucking clap. Like, how are we gonna take over the patriarchy without fingers? Like, this is a problem. But they look amazing on you. They do, babe. I think that your first date should be a fight. Because think about it, like, okay, you're very beautiful, both of you. You can get along with another hot man, both acting pleasant, and be with them for at least 6 months, waste your damn time. You need to see if you guys are good at fighting. First date, take him to DMV. I like I said DMV like it's like a STI. Take him to the DMV, wait 45 minutes in line, get to the front, forget your passport. If he doesn't lose his fucking mind, round 2, take him to IKEA. She gets it. Find a couch, try to put it together. If no one gets hit by a 2x4, it's time for round 3. Bring him to Home Goods. Tell him you have to run a very, very quick errand. Get distracted in the candle aisle. Sniff every candle until you're fucking high as a kite. And if he doesn't burn the entire place down, you marry that man.
I feel like every movie is the fucking same. And we always were raised that this is how sex is. Like, you bust open a door, and then you go at it. Like, as fast as you can, fast as you can, fast as you can, fast as you can. Never shut the door behind them, which gives me so much anxiety. Going at it, going at it, going at it. And they're ripping stuff, they're breaking stuff, and you're like, my fiance's never broken a bookshelf. Does he even care about me? But these dudes will straight up, like, leave the girl alone and just, like, kick over her lamp, and it's like, don't fucking...
Where's the back of your shirt? What? When did I become a literal dad? Did you pay for the whole shirt? How does it stay on without a back? Girl, these Gen Zs contort their bodies to do some weird shit. Wait, I mean, I love it. I've literally never felt so old. I feel, especially in this dress, I feel like a full grandma who's about to go knit and cry myself to sleep.
I want to hear the beats.
Thank you, babe. Before you distract me with... look at me turning into a gaslighting man. Maybe you shouldn't distract me with your sexy shirt. I won't be able to focus. Maybe you shouldn't show so much backskin. I'm confused by this friend group. You all look like you're in different tables at the school lunch, and you were, like, forced to hang out for a group project. Like, you look like you're a fucking engineer. You look like you're a painter who just got fired. And you look like a finance bro who doesn't really want to be in finance, but his dad made him. About 75% of dog bites are actually not pit bulls. They're unneutered males. Which got me thinking about humans. Turns out 75% of the world's most vicious, violent crimes, unneutered males. So I feel like the secret to world peace is pretty fucking obvious. People who drink milk straight up are take your birth control. No, birth control is chaotic. Because you know you're having sex with some dude and he's like, are you on the pill? And you're like... Some girls are military, like she's not. Some girls, they wake up in the morning, they take it immediately. And then there's the girls who are like, I missed 2 days, if I take 4. And then I miss 3, and then I take 7. If I snort a Plan B, am I just on track? Did you take it? Don't be ashamed, take it in front of everyone, who cares? What was it for? What kind of shit are you up to late at night? She's like, time to rob a bank. So when guys text you and say, sit on my face, way more complicated than it sounds. As a pear-shaped woman, to actually sit on a dude's face, you have to act like you're at Coachella at a porta potty, and you have to hover. And you have to hover and hold, because if you drop, bad things are gonna happen. Do I like the power that my labia could suffocate a small man? Absolutely. But you know when he's like trying his very best, and you're just spacing out the wall, and you're like, how do we get here, Hannah? Where is his headboard, and why the fuck am I in Bushwick, and why is his name Tucker? Your favorite thing about her?
She's like very dedicated.
Until she breaks up with you, and then she's not dedicated to you anymore. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Yeah, I can tell that she is dedicated because she's known you for 4 minutes romantically, and we are going full circle. They're double holding hands. They're not letting each other go. Are you okay? Because the double holding is making me feel like he kidnapped you. Society tries to scare the shit out of you when it comes to turning 30. Commercials are like, do you have a fine line? Ew. Do you have a gray hair? Disgusting. Men will never notice you anymore. And I'm like, that sounds super fucking peaceful just to be able to walk home at night without a worry in the world. Like, I can't wait till I'm the age that I'm unkidnappable. Like, how freeing. What a feminist crowd, we love.
So I just found out apparently I'm colorblind. Don't know how long that's been going on for, but man, I tell you what, shocked me too. Came right out of the purple.
In the media, like, sex in the shower is so hot. Don't have sex in the shower. Terrible. Think about it. Guys and girls like at different temperatures. Girls like it lava hot because we're related to Satan. Guys like it lukewarm because they're boring. And then if he's under 30 and you go to his shower, he's not going to have conditioner. And that's going to be chaotic energy for your hair, and you will leave with a dreadlock that wasn't anticipated. And then the shower is not made for two people to enjoy the water at the same time. So you have to be nice and give him the water while you're freezing your nips off. You have the soap. You're like, do I wash him? Is that weird? Will it sting if I touch his pee-pee with it? I have actually never said pee-pee before. That was awkward. Oh, we have big pee-pee fans in the crowd. And then while you're navigating the pee-pee, you have to find time to take your hair and put it on the back of his shower wall. Just so he knows, this is actually female graffiti. Put your initials if you're feeling artsy, because he's never washed that wall, and he never will. And the next girl, she'll know who's there.
I feel like Ted Bundy is not a good guy. However, some dudes out here waste your time. You know, like, love bomb you, they start gaslighting you, they're making you question things in your head. Next thing you know, it's been a year and you're like, I think he's ruining my life. Ted Bundy, first date, he's like, you're fucked, and I respect that, because I don't have time. You're gonna fail fast, you know?
I get to know you guys a little. Clap if you quarantined with your parents. We love that. I love that for you, and I love your bow tie. It's sexy. There were two types of New Yorkers, I feel like. The ones who were like, I'm gonna flee to the burbs, be safe with the parentals. And the ones who were like, I'm gonna stay in the city because I'd rather fucking die. And they're the real ones. They're the real motherfuckers. They are. Give it up for them. They're still paying for your apartments, but give it up for them. No, I stayed with my parents because I'm a little bitch, but I did get a beautiful refresh on stuff I forgot to bring up in therapy, which was really nice for me.
You said Ted Bundy's hot. Why do you think he's hot?
Well, no, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, who played him, was hot. Because my thing is, like, if he didn't kill anyone, would you still think he's hot? It depends on what? His talk? Yeah. And that is how low the bar is for men. It depends if he can talk or not. Because if he can, I'm open for business. Who was the frat, though, that you guys were always, like, aligned with?
I was dating a podcast.
You were dating a podcast? A podcast?
A podcast.
A podcast. Did we like him?
No.
We hate him. Where is he now?
Staten Island.
Staten Island. Talking like you do, go girl. Because you're at the coolest comedy club in New York City, and he is sleeping in Pete Davidson's lawn. So. You guys see This Is Cake is #1 right now? What? Don't raise your hand again, I swear to God. You have what?
A lot of issues about it.
Oh. Now I'm interested. You have issues. What issues do you have with it?
So, like, they're judges. I like them. I'm not really enthralled with the fact of, like, they're judging, right? Oh, I didn't know she was together, like, trying to make it.
Wait, can you start over? No, I think everyone here was agreeing. Whatever she said, I agree with, because I've never been that firm on anything in my life. Do you guys have Hinge here? Is Hinge like the app? People, do you use Hinge? Okay, one at a time. This isn't a town hall meeting.
I've been in a relationship for 7 years, so I don't use it.
She goes, oh, sorry. She goes, what is that? Hinge? I've been in a relationship for 7 years because I have someone who loves me. I recently saw an article that was like, things to not say to your single friends. But it was like, these will be triggering, and it's like, don't worry, you'll meet someone one day. It was wild. It was like, don't tell them, I wish I was single, that was fun. I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to talk to my single friends about? Beauty and the Beast is the one that is really upsetting to me because they try to make it like the Beast is this disgusting monster. The Beast is easily 6'4". Definitely could play for the NFL. Pulls off capris. He's a homeowner with a mansion that has a library. That's fuck you money, okay? And he loves to read. That's adorable. I know what some of you guys are thinking, though. You're like, Hannah, he was a little controlling. He never let her leave the house. That's my literal dream. To never leave a mansion and have gay utensils getting me food the whole time.